Yo guys, welcome back to another podcast episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's get straight into it. Actually, sorry, just before we get into it, my bad guys, my bad. I wanted to tell you guys just a quick update. I am going to be doing things a little bit differently this year. I got my notes. I'm going to be making more notes beforehand, doing a little bit more research beforehand as well, just to really give you guys that extra bit of value. See what I'm saying? Because I know last year I did things very raw and just straight into it, just bang bang bang. But yeah, this time we're gonna be doing things a little bit differently. 2022 is the year of doing things differently, working smarter as well as working hard. So without any more delays, talk about it. Talk about sex. Specifically, losing your virginity. I did get a DM. Shout out to you, bro. He's thinking of losing his virginity to his girlfriend. She's also a virgin as well. So yeah, they've talked about it and they're thinking about doing it, etc, etc. And basically, he was just asking me he's nervous, which is understandable. He's just feeling a bit anxious about it. He doesn't want to finish quick. He doesn't want to go 10 seconds and then, oh, that's it. You just bust quick and then, oh, it's over. He wants to be a good lover. He wants to lay it down. You see what I'm saying? He wants her to go to sleep. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, this is my advice. I'm gonna give you guys, I guess, my virginity story, in losing my virginity story as well. Just little snippets of it in the podcast episode, but it will be more just me giving you advice from my perspective. Point number one, I've got 10 points here. So number one, I would say any other guys out there, if you are thinking about losing your virginity, you are at that age. Usually it's around from 15 onwards. That's not even a joke. There were people in my school that were doing it even before then, when they weren't even of legal age. So yeah, it's mad out here. But first of all, make sure you're legal. That's first and foremost. Secondly, ask yourself why you want to do it. Why do you want to lose your virginity? What's the purpose here? You want to lose it just to lose it? Do you want to lose it because all your boys are losing it or have lost it and they're talking about it and you feel left out? Do you want to lose it because you feel you and your girlfriend are ready, or the girl that you want to do it with, you're both ready? Why do you want to lose it? Do you want to lose it because you're curious about it, or are you just horny? Hey, for real, at that age, because I know most of you that listen to me and watch my stuff and follow my stuff, you're still in that high school era, high school, post high school / college, university. So I know that's the age where things are happening and hormones are flying all over the place. It's important to be in control of them. That's a separate topic. But first thing is, yeah, why do you want to do it, bro? You know what I'm saying? Your why is everything, because a lot of people, they do it and then they actually regret it because they wanted to wait until marriage, or they wanted to do it with someone they actually care about, etc, etc. By the way, just a little background on me. I come from a Christian background. So my aim used to be to obviously wait until marriage, right? That didn't happen. That definitely didn't happen. I'm just putting it out there. If you are that guy that wants to wait till marriage, bro, awesome. Do your thing. You feel that is right for you and you want to wait till marriage, bro, do what you gotta do. This is more for the guys that are curious about sex, curious about losing their virginity, and curious about what to do during sex as well, and how to navigate what's going on in that world, because it does take navigation in order to penetration. I'm kidding, that was so bad. You guys get what I'm saying. So just wanted to put that out there as well, because the thing is, I have other Christian brothers as well, and put it this way, right, I don't want to say it's unrealistic, because it's possible. There are people that haven't lost their virginity until marriage. It's possible. However, I guess where I'm from and where I've grown up, etc., the experiences I've had, the people I've been around, yeah, it's not very many. Put it that way. Even amongst Christian circles. So anyway, I digress. Point number two, do your research. And when I say do your research, I'm not talking about pornography, because if you've listened to me, if you listen to this podcast or watched my stories, any bit of my content where I talk about nofap, you already know what I think about nofap. But in case you don't know why you shouldn't do it, go on to my other podcast episodes where anyone that has nofap in it, all the information is there. But yeah, we are not talking about pornography here. That's not the research we are talking about, guys. What we are talking about is ask other guys that have done it. If you have any friends that are older than you, a couple years ahead of you, some older guys, maybe an uncle that you trust, an older cousin, older brother, something like that. I was fortunate enough, my best friend, he's only a year older than me, but he's always been my older brother. He was always the one that girls like more. Don't get me wrong, girls thought I was cute, but he always had more experience with women, navigating women and sex and things. So I naturally had someone around me that could give me advice on stuff like that and to just make me more confident. But yeah, guys, I would say do your research, and bearing in mind there's tons of research out there now in this digital age. There's so much stuff that you can look up and that you can read up on, YouTube videos and stuff where guys are telling their experience of how they lost their virginity. And so guys, that will help you. It will prepare you for that moment. Like the first time I lost my virginity, I didn't have like any research. All I remembered was pornography videos. Do you know what I mean? Pornography is not even like real, like it's all acting. You see what I'm saying? When you get to the real thing, it's so much different. So what I would say, guys, consult someone, you know, consult an older brother, an older cousin, an older friend, just someone older than you, someone that has, well, not necessarily older, but just someone that has had experience in that area. You see what I'm saying? Because it's gonna help you so much more. Okay, number 3, know who this girl is. And when I say know who she is, I mean, look, here's the thing, right? I don't know where you guys are in your life, and again, you know, I'm not exempt from this, but it's important to know who you're putting your digging stick. Shout out to Steph Code for that. It's important to know who you're putting your digging stick inside of. Now, I understand, and I'm the first person to say it here, I've had one night stands, all right? I'll say it straight. And again, this was when I was slightly younger and I was just doing my own thing and I was just wild and partying and having a good time and having fun and stuff. But even my own boys, you know, had to pat me and be like, bro, like you can't just be like having sex with anyone. You see what I'm saying? And I say that because obviously when you're having sex, you don't know what people have. You know what I mean? Like people, these diseases are real. Put it that way, right? So you can't just be putting your digging stick into anyone. You gotta like understand who she is, her background, what she's about, etc., etc. And if you want to be with her, if you want to lay down there with her and do your thing, bro, do your thing, innit? But just know who you're getting into bed with. Literally, that's not even a pun. Like the pun wasn't even intended. So in this case, with this guy that sent me his DM, this is his girlfriend. They've been together for a while and they've actually had a mature conversation. They're talking about it. Know who you're getting into bed with. Number 4, protect yourself. Guys, please strap up. Stay protected. Like, you guys are young, all right? You do not want a baby at this age. And I'm not saying babies are a burden, but they can be if you are not ready for them. You see what I'm trying to say? Bro, you do not want to complicate your life at this age, man. You really do not. Your whole life ahead of you. And you are not ready to take care of yourself. You are not going to be able to take care of a baby. And I know I sound like a lot of your parents right now, but this is real, fam. Life is real, bro. How are you going to take care of a baby at 17, 18, 19? You see what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. There's people that do it, but they struggle. You see what I'm saying? They have to adapt their life because now you're taking care of another whole human being, all because you didn't strap up. Again, I'll be the first to say it. I made this mistake. Thankfully, my seed did not germinate. and I'm the first to admit I've made this mistake a couple times. Yes. But guys, please protect yourselves. All right? Practice safely. If you're going to practice sex, practice it safely. All right? Number 5, we're getting halfway. Relax. All right? Don't put pressure on yourselves. And this is probably one of the most important points out of all of them. Society puts pressure on us as guys to perform during sex, to be the man, you know, be the alpha. You know what I'm saying? You have to get her so wet. You have to get her to orgasm like 10 times. And like, guys, relax, man. Just know for your first time, it's normal to be nervous, all right? It's normal to be anxious about it. It's normal to wonder like, oh my days, am I gonna perform well? Like, is she gonna get off? Is she gonna be wet? Like, is she gonna have an orgasm? Like, oh man, I don't know what to do. Shit. And you start just becoming this massive ball of tension. Like, this whole thing of sex, right? It's meant to be fun. You're meant to be exploring each other and enjoying that moment. And if you're all tense and all anxious and all nervous, bro, she's gonna feel that as well. You see what I'm saying? She's gonna feel that energy. She's not gonna be comfortable in that moment anymore. And then it's ruined. The whole operation, the whole journey is ruined now. You see, obviously you can bring it back, but you guys see what I'm saying? So learn to relax, quieten your mind. The thing is, you will relax once you understand what you're getting into. A lot of guys, I realize now actually, now that I'm even like saying it, the first time I lost it, I guess the reason why I was nervous is because I actually didn't know what I was getting myself into. Like, obviously I knew me and this girl, we talked, had like dirty talk on the phone beforehand and stuff. We were like sexting each other and stuff. And the next day I went to her house and yeah, but like actually getting to the point where we had sex, it took a few moments because I was just like, damn, like, what do I do here? Should I touch her? Should I not? Should I like, do you know what I mean? You don't know what's happening. Like, you don't know what's about to happen. You don't know, okay, how do I just go for it? So it's important. That's why I say again, do your research. And the more research you do, the more relaxed you will be because you know kind of what to expect. But of course, again, it's your first time. So don't expect to be this Lothario that knocks her socks off and like gives her the best experience of her entire life. It's not gonna happen. all right, for your first time, it's just like learning how to ride a bike, all right? Anything you practice, you can get good at. The first time you rode your bike, shout out to Sterling Cooper for this example. I'm not saying it's his example, but I watched his video as like a, what's the word, to just get some ideas for you guys as well. Put my ideas into this. And yeah, he was just saying, just like learn how to ride a bike, you know? First time you learned how to ride a bike without training wheels, you probably fell off. Or the first time you tried to ride a bike without training wheels, you didn't even hit the training wheels, you probably just fell off, you know what I'm saying? Scraped your knees, scraped your elbow, banged your head or something, and that was it. But you got back on the bike and you kept practicing and practicing, and you learned how to balance and, you know, use your body weight to balance the bike and everything. And look, now you're riding bikes, you know what I'm saying? So now don't expect to be the best person with your digging stick, with your tongue, with your fingers, you know, whatever. Like don't expect to be the best guy out here, because it's your first time, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're probably not gonna be that good. And if she's a virgin, right, this takes me on to my 6th point. Actually, if she's a virgin as well, she's probably nervous too. In fact, she is nervous. You know how self-conscious a lot of women get about their bodies, you know? It's a nerve-wracking time for both of you. That's what I say. Do your research, know who she is, protect yourself, you know, consult your bros, consult older men, other men, you know, ask yourself, why are you actually wanting to lose it, etc. And then just relax. Learn to quieten your mind, yeah? And just tell yourself, whatever happens will happen. I know what I'm doing from a theory point of view, and I'm, you know, gonna go for it. All right, number 7. Dim the lights. Have dim lights, or have like red LED lights. I'm not even gonna lie to you lot. During sex, like if you dim the lights, don't have it fully dark. Just dim them if you can. Or have red LED lights, bro. Oh my goodness. If you had red LED lights when you're about to do it, bro, oh, like I can't I'm speechless. I don't know what it is. It just, because red is that kind of sensual, seductive, sexy color, or even like purple, like those type of colors. You're setting the scene. Yeah, it's just much more nicer, much more sexy and seductive, gets you in that mood. All these little things play into the experience you're gonna have. You know, even the smell. Is your room smelling nice? Wherever you're gonna do it, is the room smelling nice? Her room smelling nice? Wherever, is it clean? Everything like organized? Maybe you want to light a candle or something. Girls love that stuff, you know? So you just want to make the environment a comfortable, sexy, sensual, relaxing environment for the both of you, you know? So that's really important. So yeah, try to have dim lights, not fully off. Again, because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, if it is dark, and I mean like dark, like especially if you're doing it at night and it's dark, like pitch, remember, you still want to be able to see like where things are. And when I say where things are, I'm talking about her body, especially the middle part of her body. So if you're trying to navigate the vagina now and you can't see shit, and you're just like, you're do you know what I'm imagining? Her legs are just like open, and you're just like trying to like touch the inside of her thighs, like to see where things are. Do you see what I'm saying? Bro, it just gets long. So yeah, that's why I would say dim lights or LED lights. Try your best to get some LED lights. I think those will be even better. But anyway, number 8, and this might confuse you guys actually. Sex is not actually what you think, right? Kind of goes back to an earlier point I made. I say this because a lot of us, unfortunately, we have grown up in a generation where we weren't really taught sex properly, so to speak. I remember first time I learned about it was in year 5, so we were probably 9 or 8 years old. We had girl talk and boy talk, and to be fair, you know, they did all right. They basically just told us like what the parts of the body were and stuff like that, and the G spot and stuff. And then they taught us again in year 7 a little bit. So at this age we were about 12. Yeah, we were 11 to 12. But let's be real, most of us have grown up watching pornography, viewing explicit material on the web. So a lot of us think that's what sex is, and that's not what it is at all. That's why I tell you guys, I don't want to jump ahead here. In fact, yeah, I'm not going to jump ahead here, but put it this way, sex, it's not what you think. The first time it's not what you think, especially because if you're always beating your meat, shout out to Sterling Cooper for this example as well, if your body is used to a certain type of friction, and I didn't even like clock that, like how true this is. Your body is used to basically your hand, like literally your body is used to just you using your hand, right? And so now when you're with a girl, a real girl, right, and you're trying to go inside her, your body isn't used to that because it's so used to a different type of friction. Or when your digging stick is now entering her mouth, yeah, or her hand, right, your body isn't used to being in that situation. That's why you get nervous and anxious, and that's why you're like, whoa, like what's going on here? Because you're so used to beating your meat and watching pornography. I've already like literally gone on to my last point. That was meant to be point 10, and that was basically stop watching porn, guys. Stop watching watching pornography, stop fapping, try your best. I know it's not easy, right? I know it's not easy to not do it, but the more you train yourself not to do it, again, look at all the other podcast episodes that I've dropped on no fap and everything, and I talk about it. I did no fap November, no, not November, sorry. Put it this way, fapping is gonna kill, honestly, it will kill your testosterone, it'll kill your motivation, it'll kill your sex life as well, cause you to bust quickly, you know, erectile dysfunction, premature ejaculation, all that stuff. Guys, stop watching porn. Do your best. All the strategies are in the other podcast episodes. Make sure you go and listen to them. And I guess this was point number 9, but this is now point number 10. Have fun with it, guys. Have fun when you first have sex and after it as well, because after the first time, I mean, because sex is meant to be, you know, it's fun, it's sensual, it's, like I said earlier, you're exploring each other's bodies. Yeah, like you're having a good time, whether it's with your girlfriend, your wife. If you are having a one night stand, you guys can decide whether you want to do that or not. I'm more talking for if it's your first time, like just have fun with it. Come with the energy that I'm here to enjoy my time with her, connect with her, have fun, enjoy yourself, bro. Honestly, like, and just be relaxed with it. You know, if something kind of goes wrong, if your jeans are taking years to take off, again, Sterling Cooper, shout out to you. He's so right when he said this, because I've noticed times when I've been wearing jeans and me and a girl were about to do it and my jeans are taking years to take off, because it's just one of those things, like, it's just taking years and you just laugh about it, you know what I mean? Just like laugh about it and just move on. And I remember actually I purposely would like wear jogging bottoms when I went to see a girl that I knew I was gonna have sex with, because I was like, yo, I'm just trying to just not struggle. But yeah, so bro, just have fun with it. Yeah, relax, enjoy your time. I'm gonna summarize all the points, and again, by you coming with the energy of having fun, enjoying yourself, again, she is gonna feel that energy. She's gonna go off of your energy, because in this scenario, in like sex, you are leading her. That's, your girl is looking at you as the leader. She's looking at you to initiate things. You're the one going into her, you know, your digging stick is going into her, so she wants you to put her into different positions. Does that make sense? So like, you might be in missionary or something, you might be doing missionary, and she wants you to kind of like grab her, you know, whether gently or, you know, even roughly. Some girls like it roughly, and she wants you to, you know, bend her over the table, bend her over the bed or something like, or she wants you to pick her up and put her against the wall, and you know what I mean? So again, like, it's all about your energy, because you are leading in this situation. She is looking to you. So as long as you're coming with the energy of, I'm having fun, I'm enjoying myself. Let's say if you're switching positions and like it doesn't work or whatever, like just laugh about it. You know what I mean? Just have a little laugh and then just get back to it, you know? So yeah, guys, that's the last point. Have fun with it. So let me just summarize real quick. Number 1, ask yourself why you want to lose it. Why do I want to lose it? Make sure you come up with a good answer, not just, oh, I just feel like it. Like, come on, man. We're better than that on this podcast. We are way better than that. Number 2, do your research. By research, I mean ask other guys, ask other older men, ask older brothers, older cousins, your older boys on the block, something like that. Ask other experienced guys about it, and make sure they're safe people as well. And make sure it's not like people that try to shame you, you know, like, oh, you haven't done it, you're a virgin. Like, nah, that's not what we're talking about here. Number 3, know who she is, right? Diseases and stuff are real. Know that she's trustworthy and that she's cool and stuff. Yeah. Number 4, protect yourself. Strap up, use protection, please. Don't be dumb. All right. Number 5, like me. Number 5, well, like how I used to be. Number 5, relax. Do not put pressure on yourself, because it's your first time. You're probably not going to be that good. And also, something I completely forgot to mention as well is you might not even bust. You might not finish, because I remember my first time I actually didn't bust, and then I asked my boys about it. I was like, bro, like, something wrong with me, because I didn't bust. Like, what the hell? I just couldn't bust. They told me, yeah, bro, it's completely normal for your first time. I didn't bust either. I didn't finish either. So yeah, it's completely normal. You might or you may not. So yeah. Number 6, remember, she's nervous too. If it's her first time, she's nervous as well. And even if it's not her first time, right, like, you are exposing your bodies to each other. You are showing your bodies to each other. Like, you may be self-conscious about your body. She might be self-conscious about her body. You see what I'm saying? So just know you're not the only one nervous here. You're not the only one anxious here. Like, if it's both of your first time, you are both gonna be nervous. So just remember to relax, because she's going off of your energy. All right. Number 7, dim the lights, or get some LED lights and turn them to red or purple. These are the sexy, sensual colors that just gonna set the mood. Light some candles as well, something like that. Make sure your room or her room, you know, hopefully is smelling good and everything's like clean and stuff. You don't want to have a messy room and that. It's all contributing to the atmosphere. Number 8, it's not what you think, right? It's not what you think, because you have an idea of what sex might be, but that idea that you have is because of, most likely because of pornography, right? Because you've never actually had sex. You've only watched pornography, or you've beat your meat to it, or you've just beat your meat in general, right? So cut whatever expectations you think, whatever expectations you have, try not to have those expectations. Just go in with the mentality of, I'm here and we're gonna do it, and whatever it will be, it will be. No expectations. Number 9, stop watching porn, stop watching pornography, stop fapping as well, because that's gonna kill your whole sexual experience. Not just the first time, second time, third time, all your sex life in general. So cut that out. And number 10, have fun with it, bro. Relax, have fun, enjoy it, laugh if, you know, during having sex a little bit, because you are there to have fun and she's there to have fun as well, and to enjoy your time together and to connect, you know, especially. Guys, also just a little bonus tip to, obviously if it's your first time, and this actually should be one of the first tips, take it slow. Like, the best way for you to help you relax is to take it slow. What you want to kind of imagine it, this is a good way which will help you to like visualize. Most of it is mental when you're getting down to it. You want to imagine it like a small flame that's getting larger and larger and larger until it becomes a bonfire, right? And the flame is getting not only larger, but it's also getting hotter and it's getting more intense. You see what I'm saying? So that's how you kind of want to imagine it, but it's a slow, steady burn. You see what I'm saying? Because that's just going to help you to relax more, calm down, chill, and just have fun with the whole process. Because your body, like, things are happening. You see what I'm saying? Your digging stick is rising, your heart is pumping, you know, your mind is just, you're trying to play tricks on you and stuff. So by taking it slow, again, it's just another practical way to combat anxiousness, that nervousness, etc. So, and that's it, guys. That is the podcast for today. Losing your virginity in 2022. Hopefully whoever's listening to this in 2023, 2024, every year after that. Thank you as well for listening to this podcast episode. Stay safe, guys, and I'll see you next time on the Manji podcast.